The chime of the bell beckons us into sacred time. Good morning and welcome to the First Unitarian Universalist Church of Houston, where we widen love's circle by honoring the inherent worth and dignity of all. We extend a heartfelt and inclusive invitation to join us today in meaningful worship and service to the world. Buenos días y bienvenidos a esta comunidad donde ampliamos el círculo del amor, honrando el valor y la dignidad inherentes de todas. Today's is a multi-generational service, and that means that folks of all ages and all bodies will stay in our beautiful sanctuary for the whole service, which also means that today might be a little noisier or wigglier than our usual Sunday mornings are, and to that I say, hallelujah, welcome to church. We greet all those who join us this morning, and we have folks watching our live stream from places all over the country. We're happy to see you too. We hope that you will fill out the online attendance form and refer to our website calendar for upcoming events. We ask those here in person to take a moment after the service to seek out and introduce yourself to someone that you don't already know. Today was also the day that we asked all members and friends to please turn in their pledge for the next church year by. What an amazing stewardship campaign we've had so far. Thanks to each of you, our stewardship campaign is at 57% of our overall goal of $750,000. And if you have been thinking, Earth Day would be such a good day to turn in my pledge, well, I agree with you, and guess what? The time has arrived. So there is a table in Channing Hall where someone either from the stewardship team or the administrative staff can help you after the service if you'd like to finish your pledge online. Thank you so much to each of you for the many ways that you support our church community. Your generosity allows us to continue widening love's circle. Now please join Chelsea, Dr. Batiste, and Savannah for our first hymn.
And/or spirits, and join me in singing hymn number 21 in your gray hymnal, For the Beauty of the Earth. For the beauty of the earth, for the splendor of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies, source of all to thee we raise, this our hymn of grateful praise. For the joy of here and die, for the heart and mind's delight, for the mystic harmony, linking sense to sound and sight, source of all to thee we raise, this our hymn of grateful praise. For the wonder of each hour, of the day and of the night, hill and vale and tree and flower, sun and moon and stars of light, source of all to thee we raise, this our hymn of grateful praise. For the joy of human care, sister, brother, parent, child, for the kinship we all share, for all gentle thoughts and mild, source of all to thee we raise, this our hymn of grateful praise.
This morning, we gather together with loving hearts, hands, and minds to celebrate Earth Day. We convene to renew our commitment to answer the call of a wounded world. Gathered here, we embrace the interconnected web of water, our very being, of air, our very breath, and of earth, the ground of our being. We assemble to give thanks for the earth and to rededicate ourselves to its ongoing care. Come, let us worship together.
Celebremos compartiendo nuestras vidas, encendiendo esta luz.
Please recite with me the congregational covenant found in your order of service. Love is the spirit of our congregation. Service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek truth in love, and to encourage one another. Thus do we covenant.
This morning, Savannah and I will share a song. The words are to a familiar hymn, but the music is imagined by John Rutter.
For the beauty of the earth, for the splendor of the skies, for the love which from our birth over and around us lies, over and around us lies, source of all to thee we raise. This a joyful hymn of praise. For the beauty of each hour, of the day and of the night, hill and vale, tree and flower, sun and moon and stars of light, sun and moon and stars of light, source of all to thee we raise. This a joyful hymn of praise. For the joy of human love, for the joy of love, brother, sister, parent, child, brother, sister, parent, child, kinship we share, kinship we share, gentle thoughts in mind, gentle thoughts in mind, source of thee is a joyful hymn of praise. For the beauty of the earth,
got to hear that a couple times today. I'm really happy. You may have noticed we have crayons and paper at the end of every other pew, and some of the crayons may have gotten scattered during the first service, so you may have to hunt for them. We invite you to find them and share them with those around you. We encourage everyone of any age to draw during the service. We won't be angry if you're doodling while we're talking. The Artemis astronauts recently returned from flying around the moon. So you may want to do a drawing based on one of their awesome photos of the Earth from space. Or perhaps you'll draw something that you love in nature, or an idea you have for helping to maintain our beautiful planet. After the service, we invite you to share what you've drawn, show it to the people around you, and display your artwork.
Today's embracing meditation is different in a couple ways. The first is that I'm going to be sitting down because that's how my body is super comfy, and I'm going to take my shoes off too. So if anyone else, especially the young friends, want to come up and take a seat with me for today's body meditation, you're welcome to come up. Whoever is comfy, you can just follow your body, whatever feels good for you. And as you're making your way up, there's so much room on this circle for anyone that wants to join. I'm inviting everybody, no matter where your body is right now, to just find the place that's most comfy. Whatever that means, maybe you want to shift around a little bit, come on up. Let's take a seat together. Any way that's comfy for your body, or you could even lay down. If you're in a pew and there's room around you, you want to lay down, no one's going to stop you from doing that. Awesome. Thanks, friends. It's so good to see all of you. It's good to be with you. Oh, we even have more friends than there's room on the circle, which means you can take up the whole chancel. You can sit wherever you want. No rules today. Awesome. Thanks so much for joining. Happy Earth Day. It's nice to be with each one of you today. So this is a part of the service that we do something called meditation. And meditation can mean so many different things for so many different people. Really, there are two things that I think are important about meditating. The first is getting comfy. So I want you to move in any way you need to. Oh, anything feels crunchy or weird or sticky, just move it. And then see if you can just land in a place that your body feels comfy. Are we comfy? Okay. The second part is paying attention, noticing something. And we're actually going to spend some time noticing our own body. So I want you to think right now, anything that's going on in your body, something I can tell in my body is my heart is beating kind of fast right now, which happens when I have the microphone. I'm going to take a deep breath. Is there anything going on in anyone's body that you're noticing? Yeah, Levi. Your heart is also pounding. Oh, it's not really pounding. You have a calm heart. That's a great thing to notice. What do you notice? Did you have your hand up? Your heart is beating fast. Yeah. So some people meditate with their eyes closed. Some people just in front of them. You can keep your eyes open, whatever feels comfy. I'm going to close my eyes for this one. And we're going to start by bringing our attention to our feet and our legs. And if it's helpful for you to touch them, you can. Even if you want to stomp them a little bit to feel them strong, you can do that. And think about my legs. Good job. And find stillness again. Legs, I think about a strong part of my body. Okay, they're strong. They help me get around, connect me to the earth. And today's Earth Day, and I'm thinking about the strong parts of the earth. When I think about the strong parts of the earth, I think about the rocks and the mountains, so big and strong and old. Now I'm going to go to my belly. I'm going to put my hand right on my belly and notice my belly feels kind of soft today. It feels like it's full of water because I just drank a bunch of water. My body is full of water, and you know what else is full of water? The earth is full of water. Yeah, we have oceans and lakes and rivers and streams, the water that comes out of our faucet. Just like we have water, the earth has water. and it brings us life. I'm going to move up into my chest, and I'm going to invite everyone to take a big breath in, sigh it out. Let's do it one more time. Big breath in, sigh. Oh, we move so much air around. I think about the air that exists on the earth, like wind that blows around, the oxygen that comes from the plants. It's an important part of my life, and it's an important part of our earth. I'm going to think about something else I know about my body. My cells, all the tiny little bits that make up my body. The tiny little bits that are in my gut, the little bugs in there that help me digest all my food. That makes me think of the soil that grows beautiful flowers and fruit and trees and plants. Those things are in my body, and they are in our earth too. Bless you. There are so many ways that our bodies are like the earth, and it's also good for us to remember that we take care of our bodies the same way we take care of the earth. We take care of the earth like we take care of our bodies, because both of these things matter. Both of these things bring us life and sustenance and nourishment. And on this Earth Day, it's for us to remember, my home is my body, but my home is also the earth. Let's take one final big breath. Let it go. You got comfy, and you paid attention. And that's all meditating is. So thanks for joining. You can totally stay up here if you want, but the meditation is over. Okay? You can totally stay up here. Yes. Did it fall out of my pocket? Oh, ouchie. Oh, I never want to hurt your strong, strong feet. Oh, thanks for telling me. Okay, you can stay here, or you can go take a seat. We're now going to read a poem. You want to sit here or go back down? Yes, stay here. We're going to read a poem. This poem is called I Am the Earth by Jane Yolen. Yeah. Absolutely. Come on over. I Am the Earth by Jane Yolen. It's going to start right there.
I am the earth, and the earth is me, each blade of grass, each honey tree, each bit of mud and stick and stone is blood and muscle, skin and bone. And just as I need every bit of me to make my body fit, so earth needs grass and stone and tree and things that grow here naturally. That's why we celebrate this day. That's why across the world we say, as long as life, as dear is as free, I am the earth, and the earth is me.
Such great reading. Thank you so much for your help with that. I am the earth, and the earth is me. Let's say all of that together. I am the earth, and the earth is me. So, friends, we come together every week, and we lift up that which is heavy and light on our hearts, because we remember that what is held by community is helped by community. I am sad to announce that our Unitarian Universalist sibling, the Reverend Dr. Natalie Fenimore, passed away this week. She was the lead minister and minister of lifespan religious education at the Unitarian Universalist congregation at Shelter Rock in Manhasset, New York. We send tender care to all who mourn her, right? That's the care of the heart. Can you put your hand over your heart one more time? Feel it beating? That's a gift that we give, that love that comes from the heart. Yeah. We also, together, we grieve the loss of Trish Kolodny, who passed away last week. We send love and comfort in these times of grief to all who mourn her too. I'm going to touch my heart one more time if you want to join me. There are a lot of people right now that are recovering from medical procedures in our community. We send each of you strength and healing wishes and hope that you'll reach out if we can provide you any support at all. Now, a bit of good news. Our admin and programs assistant, Ames, is now officially an ENT, E-N-T, which is a fun word that they came up with. Their sister Katie gave birth to their first child this past week. Katie and baby are happy and healthy, recovering safely at home, so you can congratulate Ames when you see them today. Ames has a new nibbling. Ames's sister had a baby. Yeah. And folks, remember, I just want to note, our ministerial team is here for you. So as you're carrying difficult things and you're looking for someone to have the burden, or you're carrying wonderful things and you're looking for someone to double the joy, it is our gift to witness you. Please reach out if we can help with that at all. And we have one note from the book. It is a gratitude for Kim Waller for speaking truth to power. Mi Sheberak is a prayer in the Jewish tradition for the healing of those whose names are called out by congregants. There are similar practices in the African, indigenous, and pagan traditions, and we honor these rituals by saying aloud or bringing to mind those who we wish to be held in the loving embrace of our religious community. They are a part of the great cloud of witness and memory, and we will, even if we do not know their names, hold them in our hearts. Along with all spoken aloud, let us remember the suffering and joy amid our community that we do not know, and that which is held in the silence of our hearts. When we come together, we pause in awe and wonder of the beauty, mystery, and diversity that is life. In the spirit of inclusion for our young friends, today's time of prayer, meditation, or reflection, it'll be a little shorter, and Chelsea will play some music during that time. You each should have a finger labyrinth. Did you get one of those when you came in? Yeah, so this can be another relaxing way to meditate, is by using your finger to trace the finger labyrinth. So while Chelsea's playing, if that's something that you want to do and see if it brings your body some peace, you can practice that too. But mostly just make sure you use this time of quiet however helps you most deeply experience the spirit of love, the spirit of hope, and the spirit of compassion. And thank you each for coming up here and being with me. Let's go to our seats. Yeah, go to your seat.
In the quiet of this place, let this moment fill with grace. This is my prayer. This is my prayer. May the sense of mystery guide us through our journey. This is my prayer. This is my prayer. This is my prayer.
Each week, our morning offering is shared with an organization that shares our Unitarian Universalist values. Through our generosity, our work in the world is proliferated, and our values are brought to life. This week, we are supporting the Coalition for Environment, Equity, and Resilience, or CEER. This morning, Paige Powell is with us to tell us a little bit more about CEER.
Thank you so much. Good morning and happy Earth Month, everyone. So as a member of the church's climate action team, we are honored to present CEER this month, or for the next couple of weeks, as the shared offering recipient. CEER, the Coalition for Environment, Equity, and Resilience, was founded in 2017 after Hurricane Harvey devastated our region, and so many different groups around the city wanted to come together to think about how we could, kind of pool our collective power. And so CEER is a coalition of more than 30 nonprofit organizations, some of whom are working on environmental advocacy, others work on housing justice and voting rights issues. But all of them have a shared vision of a region that is equitable, environmentally sustainable, and economically strong, where residents have the opportunity to live, work, learn, play, and pray free from environmental hazards. And if you've lived here for any amount of time, you know that different neighborhoods across the city don't have the same environmental burdens, and our health is directly tied to the environment's health. CEER works to advocate for public and private investment in protecting communities by cleaning up the hazards that contaminate our air, water, and land, while also working to prevent and reduce flooding. Some of their keynote programs are climate justice, regional resilience campaign. We're going to have a speaker here this Saturday during the plant-based potluck to talk about resilience hubs, something that they're working on in 5th Ward over at the Carl Walker Jr. Center. I had the privilege to help them with some of their home weatherization program work, where they facilitated the connection between low-income residents who needed home weatherization services to the programs providing that for them. So with just 7 full-time employees, they serve the entire 8-county region on all of these incredible issues. And having been a part of CEER from the beginning, I know just what an incredible mission and group of people, how dedicated they are to the work. So please give generously, and thank you so much for your consideration.
Those in our sanctuary will find the instructions for text giving in the order of service. And those watching on this live stream will see the instructions on your screen. Our regular Sunday morning offering collection invites us to weave a tapestry of love and action. We ask you to give generously. An offering will now be gratefully received.
Please join me in saying the words to dedicate the offering, which can be found in your order of service. To the work of this church, which is weaving a tapestry of love and action, we dedicate our lives and these our offerings.
Please turn to your gray hymnal to page 550, We Belong to the Earth. This we know, the earth does not belong to us, we belong to the earth.
This we know, all things are connected, like the blood which unites one family.
All things are connected.
Whatever falls to earth, falls to the sun and stars of the earth.
We do not weave the web of life, we are merely a strand of it.
Whatever we do to the web, we do to ourselves.
Here ends the first reading.
Our second reading is an excerpt from The Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan, The Birth of Organic Food. Once upon a time, all food was organic. It was grown without the help of fossil fuels, pesticides, or chemical fertilizers. As we have seen, that all began to change about 50 years ago with the growth of the industrial food chain. One of the first to notice this change was a man named J.L. Rodale. In 1940, he started a magazine called Organic Gardening and Farming. In his magazine, Rodale wrote about the health benefits of growing food without synthetic chemicals, organically. But the idea of organic food did not really catch on until 1969. That year marked the height of the counterculture of the 1960s. Civil rights and anti-war protests rocked the country. Young people were rebelling against a society they thought was violent, corrupt, and immoral. Some dropped out to join communes, groups of people living and working on farms. One part of this counterculture was the environmental movement. It was spurred in part by a 1962 book called Silent Spring by a woman named Rachel Carson. In it, she warned of the dangers of pesticides like DDT. Events in the news in 1969 also made people aware of the dangers of pollution. A giant oil spill off Santa Barbara blackened California's coastline. A river in Cleveland was so full of filth that it caught fire. Suddenly, people started using the word ecology and talking about cleaning up the planet. The first Earth Day was held in April 1970, and the idea of organic food began to catch on. Eating whole wheat bread and whole grains like brown rice became a symbol of the new movement. Processed food like white bread was called plastic food. The first organic co-ops were founded. Neighbors would get together once a week and order organic vegetables from farmers. They had to agree on what to order. Often they bought whatever the local farmers had to offer. To the young people who founded those first co-ops, the word organic meant more than a method of farming. It meant living in harmony with nature instead of trying to control it. It meant being free from the control of big corporations. Growing organic food was a way to live their principles and not just talk about them. Here ends the second reading.
Please rise in body and or spirit and join me in singing hymn 309 in your gray hymnal, Earth is Our Homeland.
Earth is our homeland, a song of souls of grace, brought of the aged and nobles one in space, dawns for blue hills of night.
wonderful bunch of public speakers we have with us today, don't you think so? Thank you for offering your voices to our service here. Today, instead of a sermon in the middle of the service, we're going to participate in a ritual called the Climate Ribbon Project. During today's meditation, I encouraged each of you to consider all the beautiful and important and wonderful things that make up both our body and our natural world. And like I said, this includes the tiniest little bugs in my belly that help me digest food, and the big animals on Earth like the blue whale that can grow more than 100 feet long. Our wonderful world includes cool ancient stones. Some of them are home to dinosaur fossils, and some of them make up the tallest mountains on the planet. There are so many things about our planet. What do you think is amazing about our planet?
Well, there are so many things. I think that I'm going to say places where you can see a lot of the really cool things, which are parks. I really appreciate the parks in Houston. I have one right near the condo that I have, and it takes about 45 seconds to walk to it. And there's invariably people there, people running around the perimeter of it. There are kids in the playground area. But there are sometimes just people sitting there enjoying the huge live oak trees. And of course, I'd love to get on the train and go down to Herman Park, because that's just fabulous with the water and the trees and the fish. Just so cool. And I enjoy seeing all the people there who are enjoying nature there as well.
Yeah, it's great to have parks, places to access natural beauty, to stick your hands in the soil.
You're talking more than me. Let's switch.
Darn it, isn't that always the case? I'm sorry. Places to stick your hands in the soil and watch the ladybugs as they climb on the blades of grass. Like you said, see some fish. And one of my favorite things about going to the park, especially after these big rains, are all the weird mushrooms that pop up. You get to see those, and your dog tries to eat them, and you tell them not to, and it's a whole thing. But the miracle of the earth, that's right. There's lots of cool stuff, probably like billions of cool things about this planet that we share. And yet we talk a lot about having to protect the earth from people and companies that don't care about it. We have to talk about protecting the soil and the seeds, the seas and the air and the animals. We talk a lot about saving the oceans from becoming polluted, saving the natural habitats that the animals that we love so much live in, saving so much of our beautiful planet for all those people who aren't even born yet. So today, instead of a sermon, we're going to do a ritual. And I want everyone now to think about one thing, one super specific thing that you believe is worth saving, one magical thing on this earth. It can be a type of plant, a type of animal, connected to an experience that you've had, something that you think is worth saving, that you would fight to save because you think it's that important. And I want you to be as specific as possible. Think about the things that you've seen and heard, that you've tasted and smelled and felt as you've interacted with the earth. I thought of something that I'd like to save, and whoop.
You even wrote it down.
I even wrote it down. Would you read this out loud?
My Oma's cherry tree in Michigan.
My Oma's cherry tree in Michigan. I grew up in Las Vegas, but we would spend our summers in Michigan, and it was one of my favorite things was getting there and seeing the tree covered in these big, bright, full, juicy cherries. As a kid, I used to pick them and eat a bunch of them until my face was dyed red, and my grandpa let me stomp on them before he made the cherry wine. I wish everyone in the world could know that tree and could taste those cherries. Can you think of something that you'd like to save?
Yeah, I've probably told some of you about this. I have this teeny tiny patio at my condo, and not long after I bought it, I thought, you know what, I need to plant some things there. There's this fence there, and Conrad and I always enjoy seeing the purple bougainvillea when we go on vacation. And of course, purple's my favorite color, as many of you know. So I planted this bougainvillea around my patio. And it just grew, and it was gorgeous. And then February came and pretty much made it look like it was dead. And I was very discouraged, but it came back, and I was thrilled to death. And this past, was it January? The same thing happened. But it's back again. And these purple flowers just symbolize to me resilience and hope. And I just love having those there. So without a question, I would want to save those.
Well, now I know about your bougainvillea. I want to save it too. Don't you want to save my cherry tree?
Oh, without a doubt.
Okay, see, so you get it. We're going to learn together what is worth saving based on the responses that you put on your ribbon. So there are 3 parts to this ritual. And the first part is you think about one specific thing that you've experienced that you want to save. You write that down on the ribbon that you have. And then you're going to be welcome to come up here and tie your ribbon on. And you can see the ribbons from the last service. This is going to get much more full. We'll also both have a microphone, and there are a lot of folks in here, so we'll each be standing at both sides. You're invited to come and tie your ribbon on when you're ready and speak what you would like to save. I would like to save, and then you say it into the microphone. Our virtual attendees, you're welcome to participate as well. We hope that you'll write things down on the stuff that you prepared, and there will be an opportunity for your contributions to be spoken into the space at the end of this ritual too. All are invited to participate.
Say what you're saving?
I would like to save grasses that the Inca used in the Andes Mountains to weave bridges.
Thank you.
I would like to save the ocean animals.
I would like to save forests.
I would like to save the kiwis, the black robins, and all the other rare birds we saw in New Zealand.
Now you can go.
I would like to save Big Bend National Park.
I love dolphins.
Lucy would like to save the animals in the ocean from trash.
A butterfly.
I would like to save purple martins.
I would like to save our little beach in Sargent, Texas, where we have a little home. And it's gradually disappearing, and it always needs to have the plastic trash and things like that picked up.
Penguins everywhere.
I would like to save the weeping willow tree at my childhood home.
Me too.
I would like to save wild places.
I would like to save the frogs from my grandparents' land and also those from our current front porch.
Gail Black's Meyer lemon tree.
I would like to save green trees that blanket mountains. I would like to also save the frogs on my porch.
I'd like to save and encourage my formerly 2-foot oak tree that is now 12 feet tall that I planted at my yard.
I would like to save the rushing Colorado River.
I would like to save the night herons that roost in our neighborhood every spring.
I'd like to save our drinking water aquifers and, by extension, humankind.
I want to save the southern live oak and the humanities courtyard at Rice University.
And I want to save light sparkling on water, like in the Boundary Waters in Minnesota, and on the ocean, and at Lake Tahoe, and even the Willow Waterhole, everywhere.
I want to save the loquat trees in my childhood backyard that grew from the seeds that me and my siblings spit out.
I would like to save the Florida manatees.
I would like to save the wildflowers I see in my walks.
I would like to say, I was listening to the radio coming in, and I was listening to Rihanna. Love on the brain goes with widening love circle.
I want to save the Gulf of Mexico. I have enjoyed the beaches in Galveston, swimming, running along. I want to save that.
I would like to save plants so everybody can have enough food.
I'd like to save the Texas Hill Country.
I'd like to save the belted kingfisher that migrate through in January along the bayous.
I'd like to save the blue-headed motmot, which is a gorgeous bird that has two long, skinny tail feathers that is in Mexico and other parts of the Caribbean, and is just brilliant.
I would like to save my Aunt Mary's willow tree, where I would spend hours as a child reading and dreaming.
I can't just do one. Monarchs and all pollinators, prairies, forests, habitats needed by all organisms, and oh yes, democracy.
I hope we can save all the majestic elephants.
The Climate Ribbon Project began during the United Nations Summit on Climate Change in 2014. Over 400,000 people converged in New York City for what was the largest march against climate chaos in world history. Since then, people all over the world have been doing this ritual to create a sort of people's treaty, inspired in part by the northeastern Native American quahog and whelk shell belts that signify the mutual exchange of trust that takes place when commitments are made between people who want to uphold them. Our community extends beyond just folks here to all of those who join us virtually this week and every week, and also have things that they want saved. Let's hear what they had to say now.
I would like to save the crepe myrtle tree outside my bedroom window that gives lovely views every morning when I wake up.
Friends, we are a justice-oriented community, but we say we hold love at the center. Now we each know a bit more about what the other loves and wants to protect, so we can love and protect it too. Thank you for participating in our ritual.
Please rise in body and/or spirit and join me in singing hymn 1064 in your teal hymnal, Blue Boat Home.
Please join me in reading the words to extinguish the chalice found in your order of service. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
The great law of the Iroquois urged this generation to live and work for the benefit of 7 generations into the future. As you go forth this week, carry Earth Day and the great law of the Iroquois in your hearts. Love our one planetary home with intention and passion. Think of those generations to come. Consume less and walk more. bathe in the sunrise. Pick up litter along your journey and contemplate the sunset. Ask yourself, is what I'm doing leaving a better world for my great-great-grandchildren? Go forth in peace and carry Earth Day in your hearts.